Welcome to the
Brodies.
Nigga, why you yelling?
Nah, I'm happy, man. It's a big day today. It's a huge game. I'm happy. I'm excited.
All right. You're right. It's good to be excited.
Thank you.
And we're back in a new Brodode.
We're in a new Bordeaux. We had to get out the old Bordeaux, so now we got a new Bordeaux.
I know, and we're not necessarily on the couch.
Word.
Do you want a couch?
I don't know. I kind of do miss the couch, though.
Yeah,
I do.
The couch is either going to be thrown away, sold, or it can be given away to you.
So
whatever way you want with the situation there, guy. But we're back. I'm Mr. Brown.
This your boy Cass.
Pop in the building.
So that's so quick.
It's so strong. Like, nigga, you know who it is.
Yeah.
It's me. It's
Pop,
Poppy,
nigga.
baby.
Yeah, that's it.
Poppy
just-
Slim out here.
Just put it on the shirt. It's Poppy, baby.
Pop.
And so, well, we gonna actually have an episode where we kind of our next few episodes gonna be dedicated to summing up the last year, the last decade. Decade's been a lot of changes, but we're gonna sum it up through some of our favorite things and judge each other quietly or not so quietly.
Nah, it's not
today.
so quietly. We never judge each other quietly.
Yeah. Sometimes.
No.
Yeah.
I try to keep it in.
No,
Y'all keep
no,
you just keep
no.
talking and working my
I
nerves.
literally don't think there's never been a moment where you have judged quietly.
It's been plenty
Towards
of
you
times.
or?
Towards me. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
about
oh
you.
yeah. I think me and Brown. I think we have.
I
we
do
have a
with my
connection.
eyes like.
Yeah, he might give me a look, but you, it's different.
Yeah,
with you.
like I don't know what I did, but
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I never got to be an older brother to a brother. Well, no, that's a lie. I do have a stepbrother, but we ain't grow up in the same house, so it ain't the same.
Yeah.
So to get to be the older brother figure, I gotta exercise my authority.
Somebody to take the beat, and that would be Kasim.
But our little brother has some news.
word. Started a new job, 2020. Start the decade off right.
We don't have a horn, so that's our horn there. But congrats, man. Congrats on
Thank
the new
you.
gig, man. I know it feels good.
Bro, you don't understand. Like I was just at work, just like happy. Like like when you start a new job, like of course every job has its bullshit or whatever, but so far I was just like, wow, this is like really adulting. Like
Yeah.
like I'm actually in meetings, speaking up about certain stuff, going through projects.
Do you iron your clothes at night, the night before? Are you that excited?
I had a steamer. I had a steamer. So
About 2 months is going to change.
Wait,
It's going to change in 2 months.
oh no, in 2 months I'll be like, man, fuck this shit. Man. These niggas wilding every day.
Hey, I don't own a lot of sweaters because I love sweaters. It's because I don't gotta iron them joints. Like, man, sweater game. A sweater again? Yeah, man.
It's wintertime.
Sometimes I do sweaters just because since it's like facility stuff, like I be moving around a lot, like fixing shit. So it's like the sweater's cool to start, but then I'm like, all right, I'm hot now. Take the shit off. So that's why I just usually do like a regular. I have like H&M bullshit polos that I just.
Catch me in a whole V-neck. At work.
DV, baby.
The deep one.
DV. Gonna show that shit right there. You
Like,
show a little bit of chest hair.
I gotta do chest every day.
Yeah.
Taco meat showing.
It's like, I'm out there, man. But congratulations, brother.
Congrats, man.
So we want to do a toast to you, man. Wish you the most success, and may you get your dreams and adulting accomplished.
Thank you.
And my man,
Thank
salute. If you out there, America, you could go ahead and drink too, whatever beverage of your choice.
Word.
Today we're sponsored by The Truth Imperial IPA by Flying Dog.
Don't you know the truth shall set you free?
Natural spring water.
Natural spring.
All right.
That's funny.
So today we're gonna break down the decade in our top 10 list of films.
Now this is our favorite movies, not what we think like stood out, like our favorite movies.
Yeah. So, but
Because that's the two different things.
I think your favorites are still your top 10 of the decade,
Yeah.
even though it's your favorite. It's not like you're sitting there and you're like, oh man, this shit should have gotten an award or something. But things that are significant to you. Well, we'll figure this out as we go, and you can give thought patterns behind your list. But before we go, I want to judge people's lists before I think what's on your list.
Before we get into this,
Oh,
I think me and Kasim and the rest of the followers of the Brodies, we owe
yes.
we owe
That
OG
is
Brown
true.
an
That
apology.
is true. I owe Brown an apology.
Last week we made fun of him for being 5'10". We kind of went at him all week
Because they said I wasn't 5'10",
yeah.
America.
And then today, based on our measurements and our eyes, I was like, you know what? Maybe Brown is 5'10".
As we were setting up, I was looking at Brown, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, he
is
is. I
5'10".
think. So we apologize for coming at your height. I gave you 5'9" and some change, but you are 5'10". So
I blame the couch because when you
I-
sit down, you sing. I blame the couch.
I truly apologize for my actions. Forgive me.
See, the problem is America. I ain't even talking. I ain't even talking. The problem is America. When you are average height, see, you are neither tall nor short. So in most places, they just lump you in a group, and I think it's not fair. It's not fair. I can't just be medium. Why they don't got a medium setting?
There's no.
It's like if you are 6 foot, you are tall. If you're under 6 foot, you are not tall, and that's not fair.
Life ain't fair, bro.
No, it's not fair. Your face. I'm like, nah. But thank you for your apologies.
No problem.
And it's hard being the shortest in the crew, man.
Hey, you still get on the rides at Six Flags, so that's cool.
Oh, this what we doing now?
I said he gets on them. What?
Oh,
How is that
okay.
shade?
All
No,
right.
all right. I don't
Okay,
even
all
know how that was
right,
shade.
okay, all right. It's coming. It's coming. You enjoy yourself. So let me judge you on your movie choice.
Oh, I knew that was coming. That's why I had to do that because I knew the shade was coming.
It's coming. But no, I think America, we got cast pretty much in the bag about what his top movies of the decade is going to be. It's going to be very Marvel and superhero heavy related movies.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if a Transformers didn't pop up
not
on his
Transformers.
list. A Real Steel. You remember Real Steel with the Rocket Sock'em robots? and
It might be on this list.
It might be on his
It might
list.
be on his list.
Yeah.
Might be in my honorable mentions.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be heavy. He might even have the movie The Wrestler. Did The Wrestler come out this decade?
Nah,
With
that was 2009.
Oh, he wanted it.
Yeah,
He wanted
2009,
it. He wanted it.
It's on the
That was a good ass movie.
It's
Though.
on
That
the
was a
list.
good ass movie.
It's
I
on the
hate it, but
list.
that was a good ass movie.
He was like,
Nicky
yeah.
Rourke
It's on
killed
the
that
list.
shit.
Yeah, he's like, I wanted that movie so bad.
I did.
He
I looked
might-
at it. I was like, fuck. It doesn't make the climax.
It's like, does he got something like Robin Hood or?
Nah, that shit was
or
trash.
Oh, okay, but it's a movie he went to the theater to see. So I think that's his list. Pop, you think that's on the money?
Yes. Anything Marvel, no judgment. Anything Marvel or DC.
Anytime you say no judgment, judgment comes right
No,
after
I'm
that
saying
statement.
because we've known you, so we know that you are. We know that Marvel is like your mainstream. Like we
That's
get that.
true.
So based on like what you give us, and I think
Your energy, your
Yeah.
vibes.
your zen. Yeah.
That is my zen. So
Yeah. So yeah.
Your chakras are aligned.
Yeah. Your spirit fingers.
your spirit animal is in a mech suit.
Spirit animal has vibranium.
All right, Pop's list
All
is
drug movies
all drug and gangster
and war
gangster-
movies. Any
gangster
movies with
violence
basically
of
and
death.
gun violence.
Gun
Not
violence.
just gun violence. It's gun violence. Heavy shootouts.
You
Probably
guys
got the
are-
Expendables up there.
Nope, it's not even on there. I think you guys would be surprised by my list.
I think it's gonna be prestige gun violent movies. So think about like old classic like Goodfella
Classic.
kind of movies. That's the kind of shit he like. He like the gangster shit. So he might have American Gangster on his list if that came out in the
in the day, I think 2008.
It was like 2008. So
Yeah.
So once again, he thought about it.
It crossed my mind. It did, but it didn't
Like-
make
like
my
I'm
cut. And my
calling-
list is completely different than what you guys.
Oh, okay,
think.
okay.
What you think about Brown? What you think his list gonna be, Cass?
See, Brown is like an anomaly because like it could be so many different things. Because like from living with Brown, just like seeing what he watches in the house, it's like it's gonna be a little of like everything. So it's like to me, he might have one Marvel thing, a gun violence movie here. Then he's gonna have some like mystery thriller here, suspense. It's gonna be a little of like
good mystery
everything.
thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was some movies that was gonna make my list, and I thought if Cass has this movie, I don't want to match him, so I took it off. So I was like,
I didn't even think like that. I said, fuck
I'm
it.
like, if Cass likes it, let me take this shit off the list.
I don't know if that was a diss or not, but
No, because I just want to have our list be diverse in thought. That's why the Brodies, we're here to move the culture, and so we bring different aspects of the culture, and we can't just be all repeating the same damn movies the whole
That's a
time.
fact.
So I thought to myself, well, actually, I think my list is superior. I don't know what y'all lists are, but my
this
list
nigga
is
said his
superior.
list is superior.
But I also wanted to make sure it was diverse, and so I thought about it and all that good stuff. So who wants to go first with just
go
one?
first.
We'll do one off
One
the
at a
list.
time. So
And
one of my top movies.
Oh, and if you have that movie, just say I got that on my movie. Look at that. Look at God. Look at God. That's what we're gonna do.
So one of my top movies of the decade, I'll start with Get Out.
Shit, that's on my list.
Just because it was a different type of horror, and the way Jordan Peele like directed it, the suspense of it, and then also what went into my list is like when you do research on certain movies, how Jordan Peele had to change the ending because at first the ending was gonna be way more sad, and then he was like, "Shit."
I saw that sad ending. That
shit was so sad.
Bummed me out, dog.
Like it really made you like depressed.
What was the ending of
You've
this?
never seen the alternate ending?
No.
So the
I
alternate
didn't.
ending was gonna be that instead of his boy coming to get him, it was two cops and he gets arrested, and then in jail what's his name?
His homie visited him in jail.
Visit him in jail. Is like, yo, I can say the story to get you out, and he's like, no, just
Let it be.
I'm
He's
staying in
okay.
here. Like I'm good. Like I got
So it is depressing.
Yeah,
So,
he
yeah.
took the
Yeah.
ball, yeah.
So Jordan Peele said like with all the black on black, the cops like killing black people around that time, he's
We
like, I
needed-
couldn't do
we-
that. Like
yeah,
I
we
had to
needed a
make
good
him
note.
happy. Like he had to. So
and make happy. And I appreciate because they said things that were ad libbed. The Give Me the Keys roles.
Yeah, like-
that was ad libbed. They improvised that because they said we don't like what you originally had on the paper, and Jordan was like,
and
all
then
right,
even
do
like
your
the
thing.
little details of like I think it was right before that scene like when she's having the cereal and it's like separated, like just so in detail like that. She was like, I'm not mixing the cereal with the white. Like everything is so in detail, and then even like the when they're doing not the bingo scene, but when they're like
Yeah,
trying to
the auction
scene for like and even the scene where like all the like the Japanese person asking them like, how do you feel being like black? Like little stuff like that was just so like you could tell Jordan Peele paid very close attention to detail.
Pop was Get Out on your list.
It was not.
And not.
It was
Well,
not.
I do want to say I had Get Out. I picked a lot of movies. Like what movies where I immediately felt like, damn, this is impactful. This is changing the game. I hate horror movies, and this is one of the few horror movies. There's another horror movie, and I can say it because it's not on my list. Quiet Place.
That shit was good.
But where I was like, this shit is different. This is using the genre of horror to tell something greater and bigger. And I made my mama watch it. I watched that joint in the theater 7 times. And I remember the first time I saw it, the trailer for it, I'm like, this shit a parody, ain't it?
What, The Quiet Place?
No, not for The Quiet Place. For
Get Out?
For Get Out, I was like a black person being tracked down by white people. I'm like, who the hell greenlit this shit? This is my fear. Don't get me wrong. I've ordered this is my top 5 fears to you, America, and white people's on the list. If y'all forgot, y'all can check a episode. But I really was like, holy shit! Someone got my fear and made a movie. Who greenlit this shit? By Jordan Peele,
And then,
the one who made Keanu.
Yeah, like he was a comedian known for his comedian stuff, and the fact that he said, nah, I'm doing horror and I'm gonna like do like suspenseful horror, like not your typical like, oh, serial killer kill, blah blah blah. It was like, no, I'm gonna make you think like you almost felt like that shit could really happen.
Yeah, let me go ahead. I'm gonna take this off the list. That was good. Good job, Cass. Good job. I don't judge you for this one.
Not yet.
Not yet. Good job. All right, Pop, what you got?
All right, in no particular order.
Yeah, this is no order.
Since
Just
you guys said I'm all about drugs and guns.
Oh, so he passed all
this
those.
nigga about to pick Frozen. He about to pick Frozen.
The first one or the second one?
The first one.
First one's a classic.
You saw the second one already?
No, I
I
haven't.
saw it.
Who the hell? Why
I
you
saw
see the
it.
second one for?
I had to. I was with my girl. She took her nieces, and we all went.
Oh, okay. All
Oh
right.
yeah,
'cause
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
no-
We give you.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we, yeah,
All right.
we let them live for now.
I had to see Frozen because, the little ones and everything
Yeah,
like
I
that.
understand.
All right.
All right, well, I have Moonlight.
Moonlight? Oh, he tried
You
to
see-
throw us a bone.
No,
he tried
no,
to
no.
You see, for me, like that's one of the movies where I recognize that it's a good movie, but it's just like not like I didn't particularly like it.
It didn't
but-
touch you?
Yeah, like
Okay, understandable.
But I recognize it was a
But
good
gu-
movie. And like
guess what happens in Moonlight? Some gangster shit.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
But not even looking in that particular mindset. I just like the story how it began and where it led to. Like you kind of seen this kid like grow up in a pretty was it Florida?
Yeah,
Florida?
yeah,
Somewhere
yeah.
in Florida. Growing up rough. He obviously was going through things, couldn't relate to anybody. Didn't have anybody to talk to, and you kind of feel for the kid, like being in education, like you see kids of that same descent, and you want to give them everything, and then as you can tell, like in the movie, like someone took him in, adopted him, kind of really didn't show him the best way to live, but gave him the tools to survive, like where he can survive that, and I thought Moonlight was really good, man. I enjoyed it, from like the start to the end of the movie.
Cass, I'm with you. I recognize it as a good film, but I ain't really.
Yeah, like it wasn't like I'm not gonna like hate on anybody who liked it. Like, nah, it was a good movie, but it's just like not for me.
My favorite part about Moonlight is the fact that they called La La Land up there for that best picture, and it was like, we didn't win, guys. It was Moonlight. and they had to hold that damn envelope. I was like, ha! Let's go, black people.
Like I like it for those reasons. So, but
and it put a lot of people on, like a lot of those actors that was in that movie, like the youngest boy, he in The Shy on Showtime. The older version of him is in the Wu-Tang series on Hulu, and then his friend was on When They See Us. Of course, we got
I can never say his name, so I'm not even gonna.
Mahershala Ali. It took a lot, but I'm there. I'm a teacher. I know how to say people's name when they need it. Sound it out. A lot of people just got put on. Like Janelle Monáe's in that movie, so I appreciate the richness of the blackness and telling the story about being black in America. Being a black man, being a black gay man in America, I think was an important story.
Like, it needed to be told.
It needed to be told. But I've been having beef with black movies, except for one, which is also not on my list, but I'm not going to mention that one. But I'm tired of being so sad in our goddamn movies. Why are all our movies surrounded with pain and trauma? Like nigga, I want to see some joy. Can I see some happiness in this piece?
It makes a black happy movie, not a black sad movie.
There is one black happy movie, and that's why I made a lot of money. Guess which one that was? It was exciting, but it's probably on your goddamn list. So I ain't want to say it.
I have a clue to what you think you're going to go.
That's on your list. All right, so I'm going to go out the box. No, I'm going to take one off one of your lists. I know this is on one of y'all lists. Social Network.
Bitch. Thank God I had honorable mention so I could just put that in its place.
Put it in place, man. But I think us being of a certain age, and since this is a podcast of black millennials, the Facebook was big. It shaped a lot of shit in our life. It's still shaping shit.
It's shaping shit to this day.
Yeah, like it's still in elections now. We didn't think it was gonna be that big when we were just trying to meet people.
Oh, I can stalk you?
Cool.
Oh, man.
Let me like your photos. Where you at?
Oh, man. When Facebook was the Wild Wild West, and
man,
I could just click on your school and press the letter A, and everybody with an A in their
come
name
up?
pop
Like,
up.
bro.
Oh, that was amazing. Poke, 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 poke.
That's when you was poking people
I was poking hard.
Like, she poked back? Oh, she won.
privacy changed it all.
Yeah, word privacy.
Thanks a lot, Trump.
But to see how it was made, and it doesn't make Mark Zuckerberg look that good of a
No, it made
human.
him look like an asshole. Like,
And I think it's kind of proven that he
is an
asshole.
He is.
because like before that, I thought he was like, oh, he's not a bad guy. And then watched the movie, I was like, the way Jesse Eisenberg is playing him, I was
This
like,
prick. Yeah.
I was like,
It's pretty
how you
tough.
do that to your friend? Like,
Yeah,
I hate you.
it's tough. It's tough out there.
You know what's funny? After that movie came out, me and my friends, we went back to our dorm and tried to create like our own version of Facebook. Like we sat there all night trying to create it.
And here comes the judgment.
Because like in our
It already exists. It's called Black Planet.
that shit sound like a porno site. Still to this day, that shit sound like a porno site. Black Planet. Like that's it. So you click on it, it's gonna say, "Are you 18 or older?" That's gonna come up. But like we went back
That's
to our
what Facebook does.
No, it doesn't.
At one point, because it was too much
Oh,
predatoring. You gotta be 13 or above, I think now, right, to be on Facebook.
predators like they're so I don't.
I know predators like to do predator shit. I'm just saying, we got to put some safeguards, but the kids don't like Facebook, so I like that.
When it says like, "Are you 18 or over?" You know what? No, I'm not. Let me click. No, of course I'm gonna hit yes all the time.
You just gotta do your due diligence, man. Like, the reason why they say there's no fictitious characters portrayed in that long ass list they say at the end of all movies, and I'm like, yeah, nigga, I know ain't no such thing as a Superman, and it's not based on a real person, but it's just because somebody might like, yo, you stole my life, and I want that money. You got to say these things, so you know.
Nah, I feel
are
you.
you 18 or older? Click the damn button, please. Thank you. I did my due diligence. They lied, not me.
That's a fact.
So social network, pretty good.
All
Okay.
right. Let me.
What
go.
y'all, we want to do a round robin? I do my second one, and what round? Or you
Oh,
think
yeah,
I'm
we
gonna-
do
think,
that,
think,
yeah.
think I'm
We do
steal your thunder. This one, I don't think y'all have. I'm gonna erase social network. I'm just gonna go to the next one on my list. Snowpiercer.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
So Snowpiercer.
Never seen it.
I never heard of it. So what is it?
Oh man, if it's still on Netflix, check it out. But it was an in between movie that Christopher Evans did between his Captain America phases. You know, they be like, yeah, I got to do something
In between,
in
yeah.
between. So Snowpiercer is a movie about the world has gone through a ice age. And the only people who have survived this ice age, like everything has died. Animals, plants, everything. And the only one that survived are the people that's on this train that does laps around the globe. It was frozen enough that they could build track to go around the whole world, and it just keeps going around the globe, and it converts the ice that is piercing on the track, the filtrate into water, but the train is set up in like social hierarchies. So the back of the train is filthy and dirty, and they feed the people back there protein bars and
You
like
said Snowpiercer?
Snowpiercer, yeah. And they like the people in the back are missing limbs because they done ate their arms and legs and shit to feed themselves, and they decide to rebel and take over the train because they tired of living in extreme poverty. And it's like a really good kind of like thriller / action, dystopian. I love that kind of shit, but it's well acted, it's well done.
Oh,
So
shit.
you should check it out. It's a really good movie.
Okay, I'm gonna check that shit out sometime this week.
Yeah. I knew I was gonna be out the box. I was like, Snowpiercer. Every time I see
told you.
Snowpiercer,
I was like,
I was
Mr.
like,
Brown's gonna have like he's gonna have a few that's what he's like you never heard of, but not me, but like you never heard of, and he just boop out there. You got Belly 2 on yours, Pop?
Nope, that movie was trash anyway.
what you got, Pop?
I had to check that out. My second movie, I have to say, I have to go with. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Dunkirk.
Oh man, that shit just
It
came out.
like what, a year ago?
2 years ago. But
Yeah,
good.
It's,
It was
it's-
good.
it's-
Nah, it
it's
was
a
good.
good movie, man.
I don't even think that's Christopher Nolan's best movie this decade, though.
Nah.
It's up there. I don't think it's his best, but I think it's
But the
up
fact
there.
that you got it on his list,
Yeah.
you got Interstellar on your list, you got Inception on your list.
No, I thought about Inception, but I had to watch it again.
You can't be. Nigga.
Ah.
like, niggas, oh, what the fuck?
You could have kept it close to your chest. I'm just talking about if he's talking about he got Dunkirk.
Yeah.
He got a Christopher Nolan movie on there.
I thought Dunkirk was a really good movie.
It
I
is,
really
it
did.
is.
It
Nah,
like
it was a good movie.
It was like it gave you the history because I didn't know much about it in the beginning, but after watching the movie and doing research, I was like, oh,
Cass,
ah,
guess what happens at Dunkirk?
What happens?
Gun violence.
pew 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 pew.
Like, Pop definitely went to the gun range after that. Like, nigga, I could have been there.
hey, so far we kind of dead on with
Yeah,
this.
like, I told you,
all
like-
these movies got violence
Oh my
related.
god! I'm gonna have to switch it up for my third pick.
So for me, number 2 for me is gonna be Django, and the reason why I have Django
The
because
D is silent.
that was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Because to me, all right. I hate his laugh. That's what I like. All right. So, because Samuel Jackson to me, he was the best
Morehouse?
part of that whole movie to me. Like, he played that role so well. I hated it. Like, I hated how
hated
good
him. Yeah.
he played it. Like, every little thing he did, like his mannerisms, every little thing he
Man,
did.
I didn't like how Leo played his role. Like, damn, I gotta smack this nigga when I
No,
see him,
man.
man.
You know, one of those scenes with Leo with Kerry Washington
Where
when
he cut his hand? Yeah.
Like, to me, like once I found out, I was like, the fact that he hit his hand on glass, my nigga, he's leaking.
He's bleeding
But
for
he
real,
was-
for real.
And then he puts his hand on, and Kerry Washington is like, her face is really like, this nigga touched me with blood, like,
Like real ass blood.
and like all of that, and then that's what like just Samuel Jackson's role. Like to me, that's when I was like, that's acting. Like you always knew, obviously he's a good actor, but to me, that was when like that nigga acted his ass off. Like I knew when he got that script, he was like, ooh, niggas gonna hate me. I love it.
Oh, you know.
I still don't think that was his best movie though. Samuel Jackson.
Samuel?
No,
of
no,
course
it's not his best movie.
But he played that role
Like so
Yeah, yeah.
well. You gonna let this nigga in the big house, sir? I was just like, ah. And then like Jamie Foxx was cool, but Samuel and Leonardo, those were two of the standouts for me. And then
So
the
let's
dude
make-
that was with Django, the white, I'm forgetting his name right now.
Oh,
the Nazi hunter from
Yeah.
Inglorious Bastards.
Him, yeah.
He played his role too.
Like those
Yeah.
three to me, that's what I was like. That was one of the times where I really started to go like, this is acting.
Yeah, that's big ups on that with the acting of Samuel Jackson. No, you just made me highlight. Unless Jamie Foxx is impersonating somebody,
He's not
he's not that good.
like he's good when he's like doing the rays, like shit like that, but he's okay.
Like if he has to create a character from his own
It's not
mind, I don't think he.
I think the violinist or something like that.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
like when he does shit like that.
But he was based on a real life
character.
person, so he has time to study the mannerisms, study all that. While Leo and Sam's like pulling that shit out the air.
They're just like, what you want me to do? No, just tell
You want me to get raped by a bear? All
All
right,
right, cool.
Yeah,
Like-
that one, yeah.
got you, because I'm Leo DiCaprio. All right, we doing the whip around. What's your next one?
Whip around. All right, cool. So let me go back to my list. So for my next one, I'm going to have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes
Oh, okay.
because I believe that was the most recent one, correct? 'Cause that's the one I want. That's the one I want. The most recent one.
I can't remember, man.
You might be
Yeah,
on. You
I
might
think-
be on.
I think it's the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
No, the last one I think was the Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah.
I think War. All right.
War
War
of
of Planet
Planet
of the
Apes.
Apes. Just to me, because if you saw the one before that, Caesar dealing with like how he had to kill another ape, and it's kind of like just in his head the entire movie. And to me, in that movie, I was like, the apes are better than the fucking humans. Fuck these humans. The apes. I'm rooting for Caesar. Caesar for president. That's my guy right there.
Mm-hmm.
And just like the mannerisms with Andy Serkis, like doing the movements and shit like that. And then also Homeboy that played the villain. He's about to be Carnage. Woody Nelson. If I said
Woody
his name.
Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. I'm sorry. He killed. Yeah, I'm horrible with names. So yeah, I just go America. I suck with names. So yeah, that's why I got them here. Like all of that, it just stood out to me, and I really like fucked with that movie.
Yeah. It seems like it's on par. Not quite superhero based, but
Yeah.
Oh no, that's coming.
sci-fi based. No, we made you force you to put all your superhero movies at
When
the
we get to
bottom.
like 6 through 10, that's when we'll
Yeah.
see. So this is pick number 3, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with If Beale Street Could Talk.
Oh,
Look at
Classic,
you.
man. Black love, the struggle of being black, trying to make ends meet. Your significant other's in jail. That one touched my soul.
Okay, Pop.
Yeah.
Pop pro black. Look at him.
Yeah, Pop real black now.
Look at
You
him.
know, yeah,
And then
man.
you switch it up. You were like,
Good,
good,
love,
gun.
love.
What it was
Yeah.
like, black gun, white gun, black love.
Uh-huh.
Next movie, White Love.
If you haven't seen it, man, check it out.
Nah, I've
It's
seen it. That shit
dope,
was dope.
man. It's really good. Like it's a really
Pew,
good
pew, pew,
movie.
pew.
Meow, 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 meow.
All right. Okay. All right. I think this is more a reflection of where I am in my life right now. But I saw this movie, and I was like, y'all niggas is on to something. And that movie is Coco. The little with the Pixar movie.
Was that like a Halloween one?
The Halloween with
Yes,
the day to
that
the
shit
land
was
of death.
fire.
That is
movie was great.
amazing, and the music is amazing. Remember me? I was like, hell yeah! I was like, I watched this shit. I was watching it just to get kids to shut up, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, this shit
if
good.
you saw that movie, you
shut
would
up,
like
children. Shut up, kids.
I guess I gotta check it out now.
Nah, you need to check it out.
As
That
long
shit
as
is
it's been
good.
on Netflix, you ain't never
Like-
show it to your class.
I, like Coco, like the original when the dog and the that one.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah, it was good, but it didn't touch me like that though.
Man, nigga.
Nah, that meaning behind
It was
that
good
shit?
though. I mean, it's a good movie. It's definitely a good
And
movie.
that was the first Pixar movie that like emphasized like culture and the shit. And I'm like, man, I'm learning all kind. They just talking to Spanish
Day to
with-
day, like learn. I
with
was
no
like,
regards.
oh.
Like they don't give a fuck. Like now you gonna get this Spanish today. You gonna like it.
You gonna learn this
You
shit.
gonna learn this
Fuck
shit.
Dory, y'all gonna learn today.
I was like, the music is beautiful. The I can't even talk today. I'm like Cass today. So, just the beauty of family. It was
cleanup.
touching. Yeah,
Good
yeah,
cleanup.
yeah.
Real
I
smooth.
do good cleanup. too,
Real
man.
smooth.
Shit.
Real smooth.
Oh,
And so, keep it up with the theme. The next movie on my list, Toy Story 3.
Okay.
Oh, that's on your list? Toy Story 3 is on your list?
One of them is, but not that one. Not
Okay.
that one. Not that one.
What? Shit, which one? It
Probably
was
the
only
first one.
3 and 4? So you put 4 over 3? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, get the fuck. Like,
To
4
me-
is good. 4 is good.
No, to me, when Woody and like Buzz had that moment of like, Woody, you could stay. I got this, bro. Heart couldn't do it.
Four is good, but 3, it taught us how to say goodbye.
Oh yeah, 3 was like the end of the era. Like,
Yeah, they should have never made 4. But
all right, don't be disrespectful.
But 4 is good. So I like what they did with it. But 3 taught us that it's okay to grow old and say goodbye.
Yeah.
And like,
Gotta part ways.
Like you ain't cry. You ain't like Toy Story 3, Pop.
It was good. No, it was good.
the thing that I like about all the
it
Toy
had no
Sto-
gun violence in
Yeah,
it. That's
word.
why.
No, it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. It was definitely good. It
The
was
thing I like
definitely a
about
good
Toy Story, I feel like no sequel really needed to be made. Like you could technically ended it after any one and it would have been fine. Like 4 didn't need to be made, 3 didn't need to be made, 2 didn't need to be like if you just did 1, it would have been like cool. Like you didn't need sequels, but you were just like, we could do a sequel.
Not Toy Story 3.
Nah, at the end when he's like, this is how you play. I was like, I remember doing that with my little brother.
Yeah, that shit beautiful. So I hit you up with 2 animated films to show you where I am in my life. I've been around children for the past 10 years, so nigga, I watch a lot of children's movies.
Gotcha.
So
Understandable.
when the good ones come up, like, yo, no, nigga, put that back on. All right,
Oh,
Pop,
so
what
me,
you
number
got?
4,
Yeah.
right? So my 4th movie, I'm gonna go with Widows.
Oh, you keep it in black and violence.
Widows was good, man.
Widows is good.
That entire cast,
No, I like
phenomenal,
Widows,
man.
but
Phenomenal.
I don't love Widows. Like if Widows is on, all right, that's cool. But I'm not going out my way to watch
But
Widows.
we're learning something about Pop. Pop
This is
wants it to
true.
be pro-black, and it has to be violent.
No,
That's true.
No. It gets
Nigga,
better. No.
Majority of the shit be violent.
Word.
Majority Widows.
I mean-
Widows is a robbery.
Yeah,
with
word.
black
But she had to
people.
survive, though. She had to survive.
I love how you put that. Like,
No,
it's like
no.
she needed to live.
These are well-written dramas,
Yeah.
but it's a running theme in the and you're just proving that
It's
we're
more-
right.
It's more. Guys.
It's okay.
It's more.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So next for me, let me go to the list. I'm gonna go Logan.
Logan.
Here we go.
Oh, it's starting.
It's Logan the Joker. It's coming up. It's like, yeah.
To me, just because it was like the end of Wolverine, it was like one of the, I think not one of the first like rated R like superhero movies of the decade. And to me, just the story of like him finally coming to peace with like, oh shit, I get to die. Like, I mean, looking forward to this. And then even like showing how he had to be like a parent figure for like the new X-23, where it's just like, wow, like oh shit, that's a mini me. Like, be better than me. Like just and how it ended that. Well, can never really end the X-Men because of like how that shit goes, but it ended like that era of X-Men, like the last X-Men, like so.
Yeah, because we ignore Dark Phoenix like it doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah,
so,
I know
so,
it exists.
so we'll just assume Logan is the end of.
I ignore Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, we
Days
do
of
that.
Future Past is the last good X-Men movie. I stopped there.
Yeah, that shit was good. That shit was surprisingly good.
Yeah, so after that, but Logan to me, just
Okay.
like, and it was also like Hugh Jackman played the role for 17 years. He was like, I'm good, I'm done. And it was like a perfect ending for Logan, like Wolverine, like. So.
Yeah.
I give it to you.
We'll give it to you.
And
yeah.
even the stuff with Professor X, like the little side of him, like killing all the X-Men if you paid attention. You know, killed all the X-Men.
All right, is this number 5 right here?
Oh, I gotta go again. I
yeah,
got back
yeah,
to back,
wrap,
right?
wrap around, wrap
All
around.
right, cool. So then I'm gonna go animated. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I knew it was coming on
That
your list.
shit was fire.
It's
I don't
fantastic
care.
movie.
That-
You're not gonna be putting your hands in my face like that, Pop. Like, to think that shit cool.
Like we about to have to fight. You can do like
Stop hitting me with web now. I don't like it.
But just like the way they told the story of Miles Morales, and they kind of made it fun of like introducing every Spider-Man, how they told like, oh, this is my story, like how they made it fun. And then also
It was
like,
unique.
It was like unique the way they had to like kill the Peter Parker. You almost felt sad, like damn, he had to go.
Nah, I cried in that joint.
Oh,
I cried a
hell.
couple of times in that joint.
Like it was just a good story, and yeah, so
Animated movies, man.
animated movies had a good decade.
They had a good.
They did.
They had a good decade.
run. Who we killing now, Pop?
Yeah, word.
Who we killing
So
now?
my 5th pick is Blind Spotting.
Blind Spotting. Also violent.
Good movie though.
In black, yeah, it is a good movie.
Yeah.
It is a good movie.
I enjoy. Maybe I do have a theme. Or maybe I don't.
Oh, you think?
Does Pop have a theme here?
Yeah.
Aha. Okay. No, I thought it was good. I think the actors did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
And just like being black in America, like being incarcerated, then being released, and trying to like make ends meet, and it's only one way out the hood. I felt like it really it gave a really good storyline. And we all have family or a friend, not family, but a friend who might be in that same position, and you kind of see the struggles that they go through. But I felt like it did a good job. Whoever produced, I forgot the producer of that.
David Diggs is a star and a writer, and
Yeah.
they help produce it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Hamilton cast.
Yeah.
All them boys is doing their Thug Dizzle, because I'm actually looking forward to Into the Heights this summer.
Yeah, that looked good.
That looked good. Yeah.
So, like, bring the musicals back, baby. We bring
Yeah.
the musicals back. Disney can't have all the musicals. We got to get some musicals in there, too. So shout out. Blind Spotting. I see the theme. I'm going to get all my black movie lists out there. all right, I'm gonna keep it over the black theme. I got black movies too.
I like black people.
I like black. I put I Am Not Your Negro.
That was good.
That was on my list, but I took it off. But it was good though. It was good.
You know, if you haven't checked it out there, talking about James Baldwin, a lot of his essays, talking about his life, a lot of his interviews, and put together a nice little documentary, which I think is very pertinent in today's America. And, you know, if you listen to enough podcasts, you know how I feel about certain things, and when it comes to race relations. And so definitely it was something that resonated in my heart, resonated in my life, resonated with me in multiple ways, because America, I'm making sure I look dead in the face. I am not your Negro. All right, I think they got it right there. They got the point. All right. All right. And I know all the rest of the movies on here y'all don't have for sure. I'll be surprised if you have any, because I only got 4 left. Next movie I'm gonna go with is Spotlight. And I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh man.
I did see it.
You did see it?
I did see it.
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
Well,
I think you'll like it, Cass.
It's Mark Ruffalo. He
Okay.
plays a journalist who's uncovering the Catholic Church scandal. They're the first people to actually publish reports that children were being abused in the Catholic Church, and how it's like, we can't do this about the Catholic Church. You're going to take down the church. We got to do this, and find out how much stuff was happening, and it's real life, based on real life story. But it's painful, it's drama, but it's also just a very well told story. So, you know,
I think you'll like it.
yeah, it's good
check that
ass
shit out.
acting and all
Thriller,
that.
suspense. Like, I think you'll like it.
The thing is, Pop watches all movies,
So yeah, so it's like
but Pop only likes.
certain movies.
This is not true. It's not true at all.
Oh, it's okay. You always tell me like, man, I saw this movie. I'm like, damn.
I keep.
Like, you seen Queen of Slum yet? No, I ain't seen Queen of Slum. Oh, have you seen this yet? And I'm like, nah, I ain't seen that. Like, man, you gotta go see. You seen Knives Out? I'm like, damn. When the fuck you be going to the movies?
Yeah, I was
Friday
like,
nights.
I was like,
Friday nights.
Pop be just out there in the movie theater.
Just gotta get moving my popcorn, man. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
So this is number 6, right?
Wait, no. Isn't he go?
No,
No, he just went.
no, I went.
Yeah.
I did Spotlight and I'm not
Yeah, but
your
isn't-
Negro.
Oh, he did too. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is number 6. We
I only got 3 left on my list because anytime someone repeated something I had, I just went ahead and took it off the
Okay.
list. So you might have more on your list than I have on my list. Your list, yeah, I think I said it right.
I put.
Black violent, white violent, black. Come on, man.
I put The Irishman.
Violent.
I've not even finished it because the shit man long.
Yeah.
So I can't.
It kind of gives you like the whole mob side of America, like how they got down and like the ins and outs and like all the stuff they were involved in. They had their hand in everything. And I like history. I like
Violence.
I like gangster history stuff.
'Cause you're a
not even
gangster.
like
You're a
I'm
gangster,
not a
Pop.
gangster.
You're a gangster.
In my mind, I might be, but in real life, I'm not. I'm really nice. No, but the
You're a
Irishman
nice
was really
gangster.
good. It was really good, man. The who was it? But not Pacino, but De Niro was in it. Phenomenal job.
Everybody in it.
Joe
Pesci.
Pesci's in it. It's good, man. It gives.
I gotta pause this. Is it just me, or was the first time that you introduced Joe Pesci, it was with Home Alone?
Yeah,
And when I saw him later, I'm like, hey, it's the Home Alone guy. Oh my God, he's cursing so much.
he's a killer.
Look at this nigga. Oh,
And
Yeah.
then you go back to Home Alone, I'm like, oh, that's why he keep making up those random words, because Joe Pesci is so used to cursing so much in every movie, they actually had to make up words for him to prevent him from cursing during this kid's movie. And it was just, you better be like, Richard. I'm like, this joker's saying all kind of MFs in this kid's movie under his breath. Shout out to Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
How the hell did they get him in Home Alone? How the hell?
They saw something in him. They
It was-
saw something in him.
Like, we need a gangster. What you up to, Joe?
And what was his partner name?
It's a Marv.
Marv. Yeah, Marv was funny, man.
It's
Home Alone.
Stern. What's I don't remember. David Stern. Daniel.
Daniel. Daniel, nigga.
Yeah, it'd be like that, man. Your theme is pretty consistent, though. Don't try to fix it up.
I'm not
Yeah,
fixing
word.
up. I'm
Yeah,
not fixing up. This
you
is my
are who
list.
you are.
This is my list here.
You like guns. You like violence.
It's not true.
Well, since everybody like black movies,
Oh, we went. Oh no, he switched it up. We went black, white.
white nigga, what?
No, Irishman. Ain't no niggas in that.
No, but you said I thought you meant white to me. I was
Oh
like,
no.
no.
It's not like Duck Duck Goose, baby. You
oh,
good?
okay.
Duck. Duck.
White.
Oh shit, let's go. For me, I'm gonna put, since I like superhero movies, Captain America: Civil War. And for me, the reason why I put Civil War over Winter Soldier, because both are great movies.
The fact that you're making a defense argument before I even say
I know. Like I know you. Like I know you. So for me, the reason why I have
Trash ass
Civil War,
opinion. I'm sorry.
The D is silent.
Civil War's fun.
the reason why I like Civil War is because to me,
It's
the
fun.
heroes, the villains of the movies are the heroes, is because you had Iron Man who had his theory, and then you had Captain America who had his side, and it put them together, like it pit them against each other. I'm sorry. So just to see them like go at it and like how they had different ideologies, but they were like, no, both felt they were equally right. And to be honest, you could pick either side and be right because both had very valid points. It just came down to like which character, like who's acting or character portrayal that you like more. And just the fact that the way they brought in Spider-Man, Black Panther, I felt like they did them good. Just like they kind of introduced them without giving them like a background. Like they did it well. And even the ending when like Iron Man's like, "Did you know?" and Cap's like, and then it comes to the argument of like, did Cap have to tell him? Like, that's my coworker. That's not my friend. Like a lot of different things.
So my this is my thing. Why I put Winter Soldier over Civil War. And as you notice, I haven't said any superhero movies, but I've already prefaced this that I thought about putting superhero movies, and I'm like, Cass is going to say, oh, superhero movies, we need diversity, baby. But my criticism of Civil War is when I watch Civil War now, I completely just go from action scene, and I skip all the in-between. I watch Civil War the same way I watch 8 Mile. I don't need to hear all your life story, nigga. Get to rapping. That's how I watch that shit now, and that's how I watch Civil War.
You see, for me, it's differently.
I
Like,
was like-
I actually watch like the scene where they're in Shield, I guess it's Shield, and Iron Man and Captain America are arguing about like the sign-in. Like I watched those scenes. Like to me, they were.
Like when I watch Winter Soldier,
That's
you
like
really-
a spy thriller. So like I get it.
It is a spy thriller, and the thing, and like if you're the symbol of America and America is betraying you, where does that put you? And like that philosophy is a lot more deeper sediment, especially in today's America when you realize your government has been spying on us and collecting data and been doing it across the world. I thought it was a more poignant of the time piece than, let me just grab my popcorn and put my my Iron Man action figure next to my Captain America action figure and mash them together.
You see,
and
but I
that's
feel
what
like
Civil
the
War
Iron Man
seemed like
versus
to me.
Captain America, I feel like that shaped the Marvel universe and it made it go. It set up to how Infinity War went. It set up the end game. Like it set up so much of that story.
I hear you.
So for me, like that's why
I hear you.
it did it for me.
I acknowledge your point.
The disrespect.
Ain't
So-
disrespect, I'm just saying.
So my next one, moving on, I'm going to go with Avengers Infinity War for me.
Yeah, okay.
And the reason why I liked it is because to me it was one of the first any superhero movie where to me the villain was the main story. Like yeah, you had your other parts, but it showed the villain. And it also showed how the Avengers like you saw them try to fight Thanos separately, where Iron Man had his people in space, Captain America was in Wakanda trying to fight them there, where it showed you to separate, you're not gonna beat this guy. So like set up Endgame, you need to be together. But it just emphasized Thanos, and I believe he had so many good lines. And based on how they portrayed him in the movie and like what his reasons were for trying to like snap or have a life, it's like, I kind of fucks with you because you're trying to save resources now. If you just snap and bring resources, that's different. But whatever. And whatever, it's a villain. You gotta have some flaw in your logic. But just that idea of like, is he, you know?
I'll say if I compare Infinity War to Endgame, I do say Infinity War is a better movie than Endgame because of some of the things they emphasized. But they just took the blueprint from The Dark Knight, baby. That's what they did. They was like,
Everything repeats itself. Of course I'm gonna take the blueprint. You take the blueprint from everything.
you feel defensive about the shit?
No, but just like, because that's not the first time I've heard that.
Why's
So
your,
it's like,
why's your voice elevated? Bring your voice
because
down.
we steal everything in this life, so it's like, of course, you had a good blueprint, I'm gonna take it. Clearly it works, so I'm gonna use it. So I don't see how that's like relevant to
Passionate
that.
about this.
I see.
He's very passionate.
I see.
He's starting to sweat.
It's hot in your house. I've been sweating before
Hey,
we
look,
started.
look, I think I struck a nerve when I
Oh
said
yeah.
I ain't the first person to say this shit to him. That's why.
No, you're not.
He's a little discombobulated over here.
Yeah, it's like I'm tired of your bullshit.
Yeah.
Dark Knight arguments about this. Separate people who have not talked to each other explain the same, but it's all good. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. See, my voice elevated too. It's up here. Oh, you ain't gonna talk no more.
The
You wanna talk?
truth shall set you free.
You don't wanna talk no more.
I said my reasons. Don't like you guys. Come on, Pop. Give me guns. Give me something.
Nope. And nope. My next movie is Red Sparrow.
It's a violent
Wait,
movie.
No, it's not.
It's about spies. Killing. She literally kills.
You know what?
Slits a dude's
You know
throat.
what?
Nigga.
I don't like y'all tone right now. And if I go get my 2 friends, I'm gonna let y'all chill out first, okay? No, I thought Red Sparrow was good.
Of course you did.
No,
No
hear me out.
violence.
Because I didn't know what it was in the beginning. So after
Okay.
doing research about it, knowing that the Russians actually use women to actually do this, I was like, yo, that's a smart move. It's a smart move. Like they literally studied their opponent. I hate
You
both
never been
y'all.
to the Spy Museum, huh?
No, I've never been. Never been.
Okay, if you've been to the Spy Museum, you realize that
Yeah, I
women
had,
are actually used more than men. It's
I had
like-
no idea it was like to that layout, and I was like, yo, this is really, really good. It's really good. So I enjoy Red Sparrow.
I know you did.
Yeah, I was like, nigga, what?
I should have called. That should start making a list. What
What other people would have?
like,
Like,
what extra violent ass movies was released?
let me just Google violent movies throughout the
I thought Red
decade.
Sparrow was good. I actually saw it twice. Jerks. Thank you very much.
No, I saw it too.
Yeah, but did you like it though?
I enjoyed it.
But you didn't like it though.
No, I would say on the Brown scale of cinema, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. But I'm also very harsh on movies.
Yeah, we had this conversation.
Yeah,
before.
I'm very harsh on movies, so
Yeah.
I give it a
Okay.
7.5 is pretty
like B
damn
plus.
strong. It ain't Coco. Nigga.
It ain't Coco.
Remember me. Nigga it has some more singing and dancing then.
Nah, Coco was fire. Like, that shit was
Then nigga,
fire.
I might have been all about that. All right. To balance out his violence.
Word.
The movie I have next, Inside Out.
That shit was great.
Good movie.
That was fucking wonderful.
Yeah. See. A lot of animated movies. I tell you,
Yeah.
this is where I am in my life right now. Like, what? I enjoy Pixar because they make good ass movies. Good ass movies. I want to say the most powerful, even just thinking about Pixar in general, the most powerful first 15 minutes of any movie I've ever seen was Up.
Nah, bro, I cried. Those
I'm like,
I
I was
done.
like, shit, you ain't even talking. And this shit is, god damn, y'all done told a good story already.
They could have said that, and I would have been like, I'm good. This is
I'm like, shit,
Yo,
nigga,
shit.
You do want to do adventures. You do it for your wife, baby. Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Nah,
But
look.
the upcoming this decade, I don't know.
2009.
Okay, you thought
I
about
tried.
Up?
That was one of my first choices. I was like,
Yeah, Up is amazing, but I'll go Inside Out because I want them to actually make a sequel because the concept of how we hold certain things special in our lives, we don't always hold special, and being able to once again let go. Damn, Pixar, you be trying to drop big knowledge on children as they transition.
because they know they need
They
to get it for
definitely need
kids
it.
and they need to get it for adults. So like,
Yeah.
boom, because the adults will know the deeper meanings like that, and the kids like
and
still good
balance
movie
it out.
for kids. Yeah,
And just seeing how some people, even when they start going on other people's heads of who runs the board. In her life, Joy ran the board. And when they went to other people's, it was envy. Other people's anger.
Anger.
And I was like,
So
it was like, what was the one where it was like all of them were anger? It's just different shades of
Yeah.
anger. I'm like, I'm just
that was
always
like at the end when they were showing different people like niggas just angry all the time. I was like, that's funny, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like they had the dog one. I was like, bro, I'm dying right
ball?
now.
Is that the ball? Is it the
Ball,
ball?
ball.
But I enjoyed that, and it really kind of made me reflect on my life. Like, what is at my console? What is driving me? Is it my joy? Is it my envy? Is it my jealousy? Is it my fear? And what memories are like the touchstone points of building different islands in my
Like
life?
in Inside Out, the scene where I'm forgetting the monster's name, but he like helped Joy get up there. and,
Yeah,
like,
the
he
imaginary
stayed back.
friend.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, that's an imaginary.
Yeah, to be gone, like it's just gone forever. And once
Boy.
again, it's good shit. See, I try to pick quality stories over anything. My My second and last movie on my list, because like I said, I took one off my list because I was matching.
By the time we come out, you could think of one.
Yeah. Maybe. So this one, I know a lot of people haven't seen this movie, but this movie is fan-fucking-tastic. Whiplash. Nope.
Is that the shit with the dude J.K. Simmons?
Yeah,
that was good. That was
yeah,
fucking
with the
wonderful.
drumming.
Yeah, he was violent.
Yo, he was
like-
beat the shit out of that boy. Am I going too fast or am I going too slow? I don't know. Am I going too fast or am I going too slow? Well, let me do it again.
Yo,
like,
J.K. killed that role.
and Miles Teller, they did a wonderful job. I don't even know Miles Teller could play drums or not, but I was convinced after that. Like
to
they
me, he
put
plays drums. Like whenever I see you, play the drums, nigga.
And so, America, if y'all haven't seen it, it's Whiplash is the movie about a young man trying to be a jazz drummer, and he has a psychotic music teacher who's literally whooping his ass in order for him to play better. And it shows up his ups and downs and how it like shapes in his drive and everything like that. And that's just like it was just
J.K.
dope,
Simmons is phenomenal.
dope ass movie. And then he did Whiplash to do La La Land. I'm like, man, fuck that shit, man. I don't want to see no goddamn La La Land.
I hate it.
White people making jazz and shit.
I hate it, man.
Unless you Kenny G, nigga, I ain't trying to see that shit.
Facts.
He is smooth though. Kenny G is smooth.
It's that smooth jazz, baby. All right, go ahead, Pop.
Pew pew.
I'm going with Black Klansman. Black.
Black.
That was on my
Klansman.
list. That was on my list.
I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that movie.
Another Morehouse man on your list.
And here's the thing about it. When I
My
saw
classmate.
when I saw the preview, I was like, oh, this is
Weird
gonna
flex.
be trash. And I was like, yo, this is actually a good movie, man. It was a really good movie.
Hey, yo,
Uh-oh.
don't get upset that a Morehouse man made a movie starring a Morehouse man and got an award from another Morehouse man. So don't be mad at my school doing good things. What's the last thing SUNY Albany did?
Oh.
Actually, one of us just won the Golden Globes. Aquafina. She just won a Golden Globe. So fuck you, bitch.
What's the rebuttal for that one, Brown? Uh-oh.
Guess who's starring?
Suck it.
Guess who's
Suck
starring?
it.
Who's
Suck
starring?
it.
New
Suck
James.
it.
Fuck it, then. Go ahead.
Text me. Just text me. You know what I'm saying?
So is my go.
Oh, no, Black Klansman. But let's point out, black, violet.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, what? No.
Yeah. But I appreciate
Pop
you.
got a theme for every movie.
Yeah.
Who's it on now?
So for me, the next movie I got on my list is I'm gonna butcher the name, Hereditary, that horror movie.
Oh, shit.
Because to me, like watching the movie, I was like, is she crazy or does she like is something actually fucking with her? Like I didn't know the entire. I still don't know. To
Had
be
me
honest with you.
confused.
I still don't know to be honest.
And they got the misdirections in that shit.
Dude, like, so to me, just like that was one of another horror movie where I was just like, don't get me wrong, obviously it's scary and stuff like that, but for me, I was more looking at her like, is something fucking with her, or is she just losing her fucking mind because of what's happened to her? So just throughout that whole movie,
America, if you haven't, go check out Hereditary. It's on Amazon Prime, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's where it's on. And I don't like horror movies either, but I like a good ass story. And that
I ignored the horror. I was like, that's a good
I'm
story.
Like, oh, this scary. I want to see Miss Sommer. The one where it's like a horror movie where it's all done in the sunlight and
Oh, I
bright
know
ass
what you're
out. Like,
talking
god damn, y'all trying to really subvert the genre, huh? Like, nah, we ain't gonna go no dark. You gonna see this shit coming.
You will see everything coming. So wait, so what was that for me? 8. So this is number 9 for me.
I've been erasing shit off my list. I only got one movie left, but y'all might have two.
So number 9
Black
for
Panther.
me is gonna be Wolf on Wall Street.
I thought
Because
about
I think Leonardo, to me, like everything about that role, he just like killed it for me. And then like the story, like I just really fucked with the movie. And then Matthew McConaughey in the beginning, like he killed his role too. And then Jonah Hill, he surprised me with, like how good he was. So
He's
just
been kind of quiet lately, though.
who?
Jonah Hill.
Yeah, you be doing his stuff, Dizzle.
Yeah, so he chilling. So just everything about Wolf on Wall Street, like how it's like Leonardo, the way like when he has a role, that nigga commits to like everything, even like the mannerisms and stuff. I just really.
My main criticism of Leo, sometimes he makes acting not seem fun. It's not like Tom Hanks where I'm like, damn, it looks like he's enjoying his job, even if he's talking to a goddamn volleyball. Leo, like, damn, nigga, this is too serious. Come on, chill the fuck out, Leo.
See, but I like that. Like
You
he
like
gets
that?
so submerged in the role where it's like that shit probably wasn't fun, but like
Tom
it's
Hanks
gonna-
had AIDS, and I seemed like he was enjoying himself better.
And he was standing on the island. Wilson.
I cried for that shit because I was like, yo, he's
Wilson,
really
come
sad
back,
about
Wilson.
that volleyball.
It's like, damn, Wilson, come back, Wilson. I felt bad for him.
Nah, I did.
I'm just saying Tom Hanks is a more superior actor than Leonardo DiCaprio. Not saying Leonardo DiCaprio is not superior. I just think Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. That's your opinion. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Better.
So I just like The Wolf of Wall Street. I just like fuck with everything about that movie, and to me, that was one of the few movies that I saw. I was like, niggas need to see this. Like I'm telling you, go watch that shit right now.
All right.
I like it. I like it.
Good pick.
Thank you.
So my next movie, you guys probably gonna be surprised. I think you might give me more credit for this one. A Star Is Born.
That shit is good.
That was
You see, I think it's good, but I don't believe Pop liked it.
I think
don't-
he's
I don't
making up
believe.
shit.
I don't believe.
He making
I don't
shit
know.
up.
I don't believe he liked it. I don't believe he liked it. I'm not convinced.
on our next podcast. It's gonna be me. You know why? Because they're both gonna be shot messing with me. No, it was a good movie, man.
No, it was a great movie.
a good movie. I really enjoyed that
No,
movie, man.
And I'll say like this: as far a lot of times when they have like the song of the year for the Oscars, and other than "It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp," I was really rooting for
It's
that.
hard out here for a pimp.
But a lot of times the songs are just kind of shoehorned into the movie. Sometimes I don't feel like it really fits. But The Shallows, that shit like drove the story. That movie's so good that Bradley Cooper ain't married no more. Cause that chemistry was palpable.
Yeah, it was
I was
too-
like,
yo.
I was like, damn, y'all really fucking
I'm
the
like,
film
yo, and you
right
can
now.
tell, like, I mean, it could be imagine being on set and like, yo, this is like this is
Like,
like
y'all
for
niggas
real.
like
This
each
is
other for real,
yeah.
And I don't even think Lady Gaga was attractive. I was like,
Yeah.
y'all cute ass couple.
Mm-hmm.
How your
Sometimes-
wife feel about this shit? And apparently she didn't like it.
Yep, and look where he's at now.
Yeah, single,
Yep.
Yeah,
ready to mingle.
he won an Oscar though.
Did he?
Actually,
He might have won it for like Silver Linings Playbook. And
That
this
was a
is
good
the nigga that started off being the villain in Wedding Crasher.
that's
No.
true.
Don't forget that in Bradley Cooper.
Wedding
Wedding
Crasher.
Crasher.
He was a wedding crasher?
Yeah, he was
Yes.
like the.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Like
He was
when he hit him in the football field.
Yeah. All right, here's my last one right here. This is my last one. It's the greatest horror movie ever made. The scariest horror movie ever made. Gone Girl.
Nah, that shit was wonderful.
No,
she
that-
played the.
That's how I say it. It's the most frightening thing I ever
As a
seen
man?
in my goddamn life.
That movie
And-
promoted "Be Faithful," nigga.
Hey,
'Cause you don't
hey.
know what the fuck she could do. Son.
And it stars Tyler Perry. And so, who would ever thought a Tyler
Tyler
Perry
Perry
movie
Yep.
would reach on my list?
See,
but
Tyler, like, not the sidetrack, but Tyler Perry is like the Moonlight for me. Like, I'm not a fan of his movies, but I respect that he funded all the movies himself. He put new actors in it. Like, I respect that. It's not for me, but I respect that and support it. So
Tyler Perry's problem is that he's Tyler Perry. He need to pay some people to write them goddamn movies. Quit trying to write all the movies his damn self. Your ideas. Everyone needs help, my nigga.
that's true.
Everybody
Everybody
needs help.
Everybody need help.
Everybody like, shoot. They're like, man, I did all this myself. I'm like, nigga, we know. Stop.
We can tell. Stop
Stop.
it. Get some help.
Get a goddamn writer's room.
Call Christopher. Do something, nigga. Damn.
Like, shoot, even Christopher Nolan was writing this shit with his brother.
Fact.
He was like,
The
with
Russo
this-
brothers did movies like, yo, bro, get some help. It's okay.
Hey, come on, write that shit. A team, baby, a team. But yeah, Gone Girl is
Good
the
classic.
last movie on my list because I was like,
She
what movie
killed
touched
that
me? I
role.
watched that. And I was like, this shit is frightening.
Like,
This shit is frightening.
made
And
me look
then,
at my girl go,
and then
Was that
like,
nigga?
like he's just stuck with her. Like, what you gonna do, nigga? I'm like, this is the most scared thing. Like, you can't leave her, but you gonna die.
Yep.
You don't know when, but you gonna
gonna
die.
she don't kill you. You just don't know when it's coming.
And like, I don't even want to sleep with you. I don't want to lay with
I
you.
don't need that
wanna
energy in
look
my
at you.
life.
I don't need none of that.
And she gonna make herself be the victim somehow in killing you.
Man, but that's, yeah. Gone Girl, into my list. What you got?
I was done with A Star Is Born. I didn't have any more after that.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I put Creed up there, but it was a question mark. I thought the first one was good.
The first
Okay.
one, first one
Yeah.
was good.
I
The
thought
second one is trash. You know why the second one's trash? Because Sylvester Stallone wrote it and he made Rocky the main focal point of Creed 2
Yeah.
instead of Creed being
Yeah.
the focal point.
I picked the first one, but I had like 2 question marks. But after A Star Is Born, I was done after that.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So
Black
that's like-
Panther?
I like the movie, but it's not in my top 10. So for me,
This your last one? Or you
Yeah.
go? Okay.
well, like I have like I said, I have like honorable mentions. So it's like,
You want to
These-
run through your honorable mentions first? What you had?
so my honorable
Transformers.
mentions. No, I hated that shit.
Bumblebee.
Nigga like superheroes. They just keep throwing shots. Just like, pew, pew. Like, damn. Like,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yo,
that shit was trash. That shit was trash.
It was
that
trash.
was so bad. Like, I was like, why Arrow did this? Why I in this? So, Bridesmaids is an honorable mention for me. I really fucks with Bridesmaids. Like, I
Funny.
don't.
Very, very
Okay,
funny.
okay.
So I don't know why would that with me. Winter Soldier was my honorable mention.
Okay.
Avengers was my honorable mention, just because that was like the first time like superheroes like teamed up and it flowed, like it went well. But so like for my last one, I'm torn between two. So I'm torn between Inception and Joker. Like I really fucks with both movies. Like for Inception, I just like the concept of like getting info from your dreams, like submerging in your dreams, like just that whole concept to me was dope. And then the ending with the shit just spinning and you're like, to me, I think he was like in a dream, but he just said, fuck it, this is better than my real life anyway, so I'm just staying here. So, and then Joker, I just like the way Joaquin Phoenix like played it. And to me, I knew going into the movie, it's not gonna be like some action shit where like you thought it was like Dark Knight where it's like a battle. Like, no, this is just a Joker kind of origin story, so
The
we're just
beginning.
gonna focus on him. And it had a big emphasis. Maybe you could argue too much emphasis on mental health, but like just showing like how so much shit happened to him that it just broke him, and then now the nigga's crazy, and it's like I kind of see why he snapped. Like I don't agree with anything he did, but like you see it, like, and even the one scene where he kills the homeboy that gave him the gun, I believe.
Yeah.
He let the midget go, but killed the other dude. He was like, "Yo, you ain't do shit to me, bro. Just get the fuck out of here." And then it was even funny because the midget couldn't unlock the door, so he had to like get up and open it for him. So like.
I don't believe you can say midget anymore, but I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm sorry. Small, like what? Little
You're a
person.
goddamn bigot. That's what you are. Goddamn bigot.
And then to me, the best.
I don't
part
know
of,
if I can do this podcast with you anymore. I don't associate myself with people who disparage and use terrible words and language
coming from Brian,
against.
who every other episode is, I hate white people. I hate white people. I hate white
I
people.
have never said I hate white people.
Go back like 5 episodes.
I said I can't date white women. I ain't never said I hated any white person. Some of my best friends are white.
Now we lose our sponsor. It's been a good run, guys.
But anyway, to me with Joker, the final scene with him and Robert De Niro, like that scene to me like was the movie for me, like just that back and forth. And even like you want to hear a joke, what do you fucking get? Boom, like just shoot him. So like those are my two. One day it'll be Inception, the next it'll be Joker, but those are my list. And like there's like don't get me wrong, Marvel had mad good movies, but like movies to me like that'd be like its own separate list. But like movies to me like out of all genres that stood out, those are like. And DC didn't have good movies this decade. Dark Knight Rises came out, so I guess yeah,
You ain't like Wonder Woman.
it was cool.
You goddamn
One of them was
sexist.
dope, man.
It was.
That one was dope.
Goddamn.
It was cool. That
He is
mo-
sexist and bigot. He is
Damn.
a misogynist.
Damn.
Y'all like Wonder Woman?
Yes.
did.
Tell me the plot of Wonder Woman right now.
The plot?
Yeah,
It's
Thought
an
you liked
origin
it.
story. And she has to fight the god of war, Ares.
And they made him look stupid as fuck.
So you don't like woman directors either, huh?
But you like Thanos. Who's this guy?
I can't say. All right. Yeah, I don't got anything.
So America, today the Brodies brought to you kind of a reflection of the last decade, movies that helped reflect us. As you can see, there's a theme in our lives
Yeah, word.
over the last 10 years and the things that we enjoyed. So comment, what movies did shape you this decade? I think we should do a little montage of pictures. We'll do Poppy's list,
Poppies list.
Cass's list,
Brown's list.
Superior list.
This
Of course.
egotistical
Of
nigga.
course.
I gotta listen back to it. I damn deleted all my files off the phone. I think I can remember it. But yeah, we could do this. Man, I had fun, fellas.
Yeah, have fun with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this-
even though you guys were mean to me,
It's
but
a good
whatever.
laugh.
Yeah, it was good times.
Pop just like guns and some black love mixed in there.
It wasn't even black love. It was just guns and black.
There's love in there.
Was it?
Of guns.
No.
Like, yo, it's okay.
love
It's
in
okay.
there.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. You like what you like. You like what you like. I'm Mr. Brown.
This is your boy Kaz.
Pop. Brown.
And we are,
Brodies.
I guess that's acceptable.
I didn't yell.
Yeah, you're right. And we out.